What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been like 3 months since I've posted, but we're back on the grind. With the new year around the corner, and you can probably tell by the video title, I'm going to be going over my picks for players who will make the All-Star game this season. We're going to start with the captain of the Western Conference. I think it's pretty obvious that it's going to be Steph Curry. The guy's been on a tear this season, MVP, in my opinion. As for the Western Conference starters, I got Luka Doncic, Paul George, LeBron James, and Nikola Jokic. In my opinion, there's no debate when it comes to this lineup. No other player has proven that they can be a starter in the Western Conference, so that's my lineup. Now, as for the Western Conference reserves, there might be a little controversy in my picks, but hear me out. I have Ja Morant, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Draymond Green, and Karl Anthony Towns. No, I do not have Damian Lillard as an all-star this season. Sure, Damian Lillard is a better player than most of the guys on this list, but let's be honest, this season, especially with the rough start he's had, he has not proven that he is an all-star. In my opinion, every other guy that I named for the reserve list deserves a spot over Damian Lillard this season. With the Western Conference out of the way, now let's go through the Eastern Conference. We're going to start off with the starters once again, and I'm going to start with the captain, the obvious choice, Kevin Durant. Kevin and Steph have been neck and neck this whole season when it comes to the MVP. It was a pretty obvious choice. Now, as for the rest of the starters, I have Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Zach LaVine and DeMar both make the starting lineup for me because DeMar is having an amazing season, one of the best of his career, and Zach LaVine has also been playing great, and there's nobody really else to put over them when it comes to the Eastern Conference. Jimmy Butler had a great start to the season, and he was in the early MVP talks. Though he may have slipped out of those, he's still playing amazing, which earns him a starter spot. And Giannis is Giannis. Giannis was obviously going to be a starter. As for the Eastern Conference reserves, I have Trae Young, Bradley Beal, James Harden, Bam Adebayo, Jason Tatum, and yes, 2 controversial picks, Montrezl Harrell and LaMelo Ball. My reasoning for Harrell making the All-Star team, he's been playing absolutely amazing, having a breakout season after being benched by the Lakers for God knows why. Early on in the season, he was literally top 10 in the MVP race, and he's continuing to play great. I think he deserves a spot. For LaMelo, I think a big reason he's going to make it is due to popularity. Everybody's going to want to vote for him because of how big he is, and he's also having a great season to show for it, so I don't see any reason why he wouldn't make the All-Star team. Off the top of my head, I guess the biggest snub from the East would be Jaylen Brown. But I don't see Jaylen making it over any of these guys. I think he might make it over LaMelo or Harrell just because of votes. But I think LaMelo Ball and Harrell definitely deserve a spot over Jaylen Brown. That concludes my picks for players who I think will make the All-Star game this season. Let me know what you think in the comments and make sure to subscribe. Peace.